Now, one of those who did not survive the Surfside collapse was a Vanderbilt student going into his senior year. Andreas Yiannisopoulous was an economics major. News 4's Marissa Sulek talked with his family and friends today. And Marissa, I'm sure they are all grieving a family member and a friend who will be sorely missed.
Absolutely, Marius. Yeah, I talked with one of his fraternity brothers today who says that Andreas was such a supportive friend. The two were pledging the fraternity Lambda Chi Alpha together this past year, and he says Andreas made an impact on him he'll never forget.
I know that as a friend, he would have gone to the gates of hell to help me.
Abel Bowden knew Andreas Yiannisopoulous for a short time. They were both Vanderbilt transfer students, both pledging the same fraternity.
I've only known him for pretty much like 6 months. But he was, we hung out a lot. We were together all the time.
But time had nothing on their friendship.
He was really supportive and he helped me a lot. He had a really goofy laugh and he was just a funny guy.
Andreas told Abel he was going to Miami to visit his godfather.
I would never have thought that he was in the building.
Not a thought until he saw social media posts saying Andreas was one of over 150 people missing after the condo collapse in Surfside, Florida.
When I saw the post, I immediately texted and tried to call him and was just like, hey, what's going on? Are you okay? And like, how are you doing? And obviously there was no response.
And while Abel's hope dwindled, he says finding his body was the closure he needed.
Even if it was a 1% chance, I was holding on to it, but it was, I think it's good for all the family members and all that.
Senior year won't be the same for Abel or the Lambda Chi fraternity. But even the small amount of time he knew Andreas, he's grateful.
We became very tight-knit as a group. And so to lose a member of such a small, close group, it is going to change my experience, definitely for the worse, very drastically.
Now, Abel says that Andreas had a rare eye condition, was actually losing his sight, but he says he lived every moment to the fullest because he knew he would not be able to see again at some point. Marius.